Is that better?
That's much better.
So with that, we're going to begin. When we get to the end, if you did not see Jess's post and you didn't get a name to her or me to read, please feel free to shout it out. And after we're all done, we will have a moment of silence. Captain Reinhard Wilkie, Culinary Specialist Joseph Lohr, Petty Officer Second Class Shannon Haven, Petty Officer Second Class Michael Madonna, Terry Burns, Master Sergeant Hullenbaugh, Staff Sergeant Shirk, Specialist Carter Shade, Specialist Kristen O'Neill, Specialist Seth Hapnan, Specialist Dillian Lanthorn, Staff Sergeant TJ Loftus, Staff Sergeant Patrick Petrillo, Lieutenant James Lotz, Specialist Rob Gagnon, Edward Ellingwood III, Commander Francis Soley, Gunners Mate Guns James Green, Teddy Brennan. Sergeant First Class Andy McCafferty, Barry Shore, Specialist Pete Henderson, Lance Corporal Omar Roebuck, Staff Sergeant Jeremy McQuarrie, Sergeant Luke Magnet, Sergeant Adam Kennedy, Patrick Bradley, Jesse Smith, Roger Spencer, Captain Rand McNally, Cody Dahl, Alex Hernandez, Kimberly Aguilar, Mitch Dowling, David Stelmatt, Henry Lambert, Lieutenant Colonel John Burns, Private John Donahue, Thomas Blair, Colonel Brett Calloway. Petty Officer Second Class Isaac Rodriguez, PSC Sean Marion, Specialist Colin Kilcoyne, Sergeant Patrick Petrillo, Sergeant Robert Barrett, Sergeant Keith Mulligan, Sergeant First Class Keith Callahan, Sergeant Robert Busses, Doc Campbell, Specialist Matthew Polini, Specialist Giuliano Bernardo, Sergeant Joshua Tipton, Staff Sergeant Ian Carter, Sergeant Ryan Brown, Sergeant Ray Torville, Leland Charles Shanley III, Sergeant First Class Justin Blaisdell, Sergeant Mark McKenna, Sergeant Sergio Snyder, Sergeant Danny Farrell, Sergeant Kevlin Nicoli, HM3 John House, Lance Corporal Brandon Garabrandt, Sergeant David Stelmatt, Colonel James Grupp, Sergeant Michael Boyd, Lieutenant Andrew First, HM3 Daryl Burgos, Sergeant Joshua Tipton, Gunnery Sergeant Wally Belleville, Staff Sergeant Robert Keith, Sergeant Nicholas Del Santos, Sergeant Adam Scholler, Dakota Benson, Caleb Donovan, Mark Buckman. At this time, does anybody have a name that they would like to speak?
George Wyman.
Captain Raymond Jefferson, U.S. Army.
Malcolm Harbaugh, U.S. Army.
Sergeant Danilo Montez.
Sergeant Jonathan Tyler, USMC.
Lance Corporal Tim DeBoer.
Does anyone else have a name they would like to speak? Come on up, brother, if you want.
Go gather Cole and playing Specialist Duncan, U.S. Army.
Sergeant Bradley Bass. Senior Chief Billy Lounge, U.S. Coast Guard, San Francisco Bay.
Does anybody else have a name they would like to speak? Or does anybody need a minute before they can speak it? You can put your hand in the air. Does anyone have another name? All right, at this time, let's take a moment of silence. Excuse me 1 minute. Recover. All right, everybody, let's take a minute or two just to reflect and get ourselves back in hike mode, and then we'll get going. Turn you over to Jess.
I didn't explain specifically why I like, for myself, I have my why, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have your why. I do this specifically, it started off why I became a leader for IW for the state of Maine, is because I know it's very isolating, and in 2001 or 2021, I lost my brother. He was a Air Force veteran, and that really pushed me to become in this leadership position. And also, I've lost 4 or 5 battle buddies. One I didn't serve with. He's a really good friend of mine. He was a Korean War vet who also took his life, and the other ones also took their life. And then just recently, my oldest daughter, she took her life. She was a civilian, but she was born on Fort Carson. So yeah, I do this, and I do it for all of you, whether you're struggling or not. I've been at those rock bottom pieces of where people are debating whether they're gonna live or die. Yeah, so I've been at those rock bottom pieces, so I'm here for every last one of you guys. And if I can change somebody's life, just one of you guys, for you guys to stay here, that means the world to me. So I love absolutely all you guys. So, and I appreciate everyone being here at this moment for our first hike. I might want to say cheery things afterwards. Do you want to say anything? Bob, you want to say anything? Because I know you always want to say something.
Where's Ant-Man? Hey, brother. Hey, the Beirut Veterans Association has our motto is the first duty is to remember, and how we remember is we say the names. So as you continue to hike today, as you go home, as you continue with your life, just think about the names you heard today, maybe your own personal names. and let's try really, really hard to not add to this list. Thank you.
Celebrate their life. That was for my brother. What we did a celebration of his life, the good things and the bad things. I mean, not the good things, but I mean the bad. Never mind. Reverse. The good things that he did, the humor that he had. My brother was the best fucking hugger in the whole entire world. He would give you a bear hug, and you felt so safe in his arms. So the things that you people who you spoke about, or if you didn't want to speak about, remember the good things about their life, the things that they brought that just put a pivotal point to who you are, I guess you'd say. Because those people who I met in my life, and then my brother and my daughter, they changed my life for the better. So I'm super proud to be here for you guys, and I look forward to so many more events with you guys. So with that being said, we are gonna head up into some stairs. I know y'all are gonna love me after this, but we're gonna go do a group picture. Oh wait, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So, Quilts of Valor graciously reached out, and we are presenting 3 quilts to 3 veterans today. And they're